Hello everyone, welcome to San Onofre State Beach inside Camp Pendleton. I decided that we should take a driving tour of this campground considering it's only available to military personnel and their families and friends. And since I'm staying here with a friend of ours who is in the military, why don't we take a look at this part of the San Onofre State Beach, shall we? Alright, we were sitting in camp spot 5. Now let's go ahead and pull out and see what there is to see. This isn't the best angle for one of these videos, but it's the best I can do for you. So you have about a 10-mile-an-hour speed limit here. No shortage of campsites and beach space to the right. And then of course all the campsites to the left on the lower part of the campground. There is an upper part on the hill. I'm not sure if you can see it up there with all those homes, which we'll look at those as well. Of course, we got all of our barriers set up because there's a dedicated swim zone as of when we stayed here. This is July of 2024. And this rip currents, everything to the right here are extremely strong. And so that's why everything to the left and between the checkered flags is where it is safe to swim. We've got the dumpsters there, convenient access to spots, to recycling bins and stuff, all the lifeguard towers. And this section actually has campsites to the left and what I believe is either day use or additional parking for the campers onto the right. Oh, and in case I didn't mention it before, there are no dogs allowed on the beach at any part of this, at least as far as this campground is concerned, excuse me. There are signs lining the beach that says no dogs allowed on beach. The main lifeguard station with all the signs of what all of the hazards are. I'm still not sure what that is. It actually looks like that's just a charging station, which or maybe for the electric bikes or scooters. I really don't know. It looks to be a small stage area here. And then the first set of restrooms over here for the lower level people, so you don't have to walk up the hill. Now, the last time I was here a year ago, these were under renovation, and obviously those have since been completed. The facilities do tend to get very dirty, so don't. I mean, they clean I think once or twice a day, but it's a lot accumulates in either of these facilities. The last lifeguard tower to the right here, and to the right here you got these lined throughout the campground emergency 911 call boxes. I'd estimate they'd be every couple thousand feet if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not best at detecting range in miles or feet, so at least not on a whim. We got a little cliff area to the right there. I didn't notice that last time I came through here. And now we make our way to the upper level of this property. We've got access to dumpsters over there. There is parking. There is I think this is overflow parking, or parking for the tent camping area, which is just over there. You've got, I think in this area, there's parts where you'll have campsites to the left and right of the road. Here is the second set of restrooms and laundry area. You've got parking if you wanted to, if you say you wanted to just take a drive from the lower level, you don't really want to walk. There's parking spots to access restroom facilities. We're going to turn right here. There's another emergency call box it goes directly to 911. You got all the campsites to the left here, little rows. Where the lower level is just one road with campsites on one side of the road. You got a full dump station there, which is nice. If I didn't mention it before, all of the campsites have full hookups, as far as I'm concerned. As far as I know, I'm not usually the one who does that. My family owns a camper, so you've got an entire playground area to the right here. So this is especially a good place if you're a military family or you coming by and you want a place for your kids to play. And the whole picnicking area, that's all there for you. Here's the tent camping area I was talking about before. I think this entire field area is all for tent camping. I'm not quite sure how much of it is, but I suspect all of it is. Of course, you got a military ID checkpoint there to the left, which is sometimes manned and sometimes isn't. There is one booth you have to go to over there. You have to go through first before you access that one. But if you are there, you'll have to present a military ID or a parking pass in order to access the campground. There is the beach clubhouse that I'm going to show you right now. So once I can get over there. Here is I'm not sure if this is an actual rentable cottage, but they have a bunch of these past the clubhouse there. So there's a bunch of rentable cottages that you can rent. The maintenance compound to the right. All of the campsites to the left. Some of them are covered by trees, so that's nice. We've got multiple of these pet litter stations that you can clean up after your pets. Please do that. It's really not that hard. Clean up after your pet, and I did not notice this before. What the... I did not even notice this last time I was here. That's a retired American LaFrance fire engine. All right, that is cool. I've never seen that here, and I've been here twice. I've been up here like 100 times. Never have I seen that before. I'm gonna guess they bought it out for something. It says Phillips Fire Department. Wow, that's cool. So that was the clubhouse I was telling you about earlier. Inside, they've got a full convenience store. That's where you'll actually check in for your campsites or whatever you rented out. But there's also a wedding venue here, or an event, a place where you can host events and stuff. I'm not exactly sure how you book that. I'm guessing in the front office there. Oh yeah, and here's the rest of the cottages to the left. If by hard count, like estimated count, I would say there's roughly about 15 to 20 of these along this entire campground, excuse me, that you can rent. I don't know what the rates for these are, given that it's limited in who can rent them. I imagine maybe the prices are lower because of they're not catering to as many people rather than if it was public. You've got another small, I believe this is tent camping only area in this little isolated area by itself. Oh yeah, there's extra set of restrooms and sinks, and I believe that's also a dishwashing area in the back. Oh, and by the way, these facilities don't have parking spots, so if you're driving to the restroom areas like I am, you're gonna have to drive to the two main ones I showed. And here's the last area it's labeled as the Cottons. It's I believe it's for group tent camping, or it can be used for events like it is reserved now. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to see here. There's an extra parking to the right. But I hope you enjoyed this little driving tour of the campground here, Camp Pendleton, Onofre State Beach Campground. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching, and that's it.